Hey, and welcome back. I know we've been missing for a few weeks, but, life is life, so. And as one of my not-so-pregnant friends pointed out, we kind of need music because it sounds like a really awkward NPR podcast in the background, so. We've got some nice study music going on, but anyway, let's start talking about stuff.
So I've been doing a little bit of research about, Russia and the Soviet Union earlier this week. And I know that sounds a bit odd, but I actually am, a big history nut. I really love history. But, I got into the topics that were a little bit more mysterious and peculiar. And get this. So, 10 hikers went off on a hike across, across the ice Alps in order to get, the highest form of, hiking achievement that they could get. And one of them had, some severe joint pain, so they were forced to turn back and let the other 9 go out. And they said that they were going to send a telegram when they got to where they needed to go, but the telegram never came through. So a few days turned to a few weeks, and then weeks turned into months, and then their family members started to get concerned. So they organized their very own search party consistent of military, police, and friends of the family and started looking for the lost people. The oldest, I believe, was 38. I could be wrong. But anyway, they found them all dead in mysterious circumstances. First, they found their tent that had snow on top of it and a very large, deep cut in the side of the tent. And it looked like it had been cut from either the outside or the inside. They weren't sure. And they found 3 dead hikers almost a mile away, wearing nothing but their underwear. They didn't even have enough time to put on their clothes. And another time, they found 3 of them. One of them had their eyes, tongue, and lips removed.
Jesus Christ, this is getting dark.
And the other one had skull fractures that were consistent of those that would have appeared in a car crash. And the other one just died of hypothermia. And then they found a tree that had every single one of its branches broken up to 18 feet. And then they found 3 of them that died of exposure.
I don't like
next
this.
to a fire. But hear me out. There is something out there, and I would really appreciate it if you'd listen. There is something out there that is definitely not friendly, and here's my reasoning. The military closed off the entire area for 3 months, and I think they did this because they really didn't know what was out there.
Skinwalker.
Well,
No, I'm just
maybe.
kidding. That's Native American.
I don't know, but
Wait,
here's...
wasn't this in Russia?
Yes, but hear
Okay,
me out.
So that's a no.
Something spooked them. Something scary and fast. Something that could cut a hole in a tent and scare them enough to flee. And keep in mind, it was freezing outside. You can't run a mile in freezing temperatures with no clothes unless you are really fucking scared. You have to be pretty freaking scared to run a mile and a half with virtually no clothes on. And as far as the person goes that they found near a tree that had been completely destroyed up to 18 feet, they tried to climb away, and something pursued it. And it pursued it hard. Now you may be thinking, well, man, maybe it was a bear or something. But here's the thing. The area where they found their tent is called Dead Mountain, because there's almost no wildlife except the occasional bird. And as far as the mutilations go, something hunted these people down, killed them, and removed that woman's eyes, ripped out her tongue, and bashed in that man's skull. And maybe, if that person was lucky, they got away and froze to death. But the next time you're in Russia and you are
Just taking a stroll in Moscow.
I want you to look out towards those woods and think, is there something else out there? Possibly. I don't know.
Okay, that kind of took a dark turn, but that actually reminds me a lot about Jordan Pegursati. How do you say his last name?
You're asking the wrong person.
I don't know. The Skinwalker story.
Oh,
Jordan I don't know. Whatever. I'll put a link to it in the description. You should really check it out because it's really creepy. Yeah.
Let's read.
That is scary. He's a really good drawer though. So I would really suggest going and watching that. But anyway, back to something funny. We should talk about Toothless Walmart Man. Okay, so Toothless Walmart guy is a guy we met earlier today. We were checking out the movie section, and, guess, as one does. And so, my friend just, I don't know, I guess I said something. So he decided to punch me in the... I don't remember. I have such a bad memory, but anyway.
For those who haven't seen the movie Don't Breathe...
Oh my god,
there's a section in it where the woman is hoisted up in a harness and is almost violated against her will.
Isn't all violation against your will?
Yeah, I guess so. But anyway, this was particularly gruesome. And she...
Mr. Turkey Baster. Okay, I don't want to talk about
anyway,
this.
She
gross.
fights back and shoves it down the man's throat. And this person...
He swallows his kids. Anyway, the point is, I said, you know what that girl's holding in her mouth, and he punched me in the shoulder. Now, he was holding a, reusable coffee cup.
Which was empty at the time.
Yeah, it was empty. And some guy's just like, hey man, be careful. Respect the store. Don't, spill your coffee on stuff. And he's just like, yeah, okay. I won't. And so then he keeps talking to me. And so then, Toothless Walmart guy... backs his shopping cart up to us, and he's like, did you say something to me? And he goes, nope, just talking to my friend. And he's like, alright, because I'm not someone you want to be fucking with. Check out my t-shirt. And he's like, yeah, sure, dude, I believe you, whatever. And he walked away. And then he, followed us for a few aisles, and we never saw Toothless Walmart Man again.
Well, that's not true. I did see him at Applebee's. He was over in the glory hole section at the bathroom.
Gross. Oh, speaking of which, sad stuff, I guess it's just this episode. We're gonna crank out some sad stuff. I know I'm, really late on this, but, hey, shut up. I wrote this script, a while ago. Notre Dame burned down.
Yeah, I saw that, too.
Yeah, and so it turns out that...
It was probably a case of arson.
I have no idea. I don't want to comment on that. But the point is, people donated $1 billion to rebuild Notre Dame, and I'm all for that because that place is amazing. But $1 billion would clean up Trash Island in the ocean, and I think that we should seriously work on that too. But seriously, to all of you who...
Oh shoot! She has ways of communicating with people, and she's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Shut up. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, back to the Earth dying. Some people don't believe in global warming and they don't think it's a thing. So I just want to say that you're
Believe what
wrong.
Bill Nye says.
The Earth is on fucking fire. Okay, but anyway, is there anything interesting on this? Oh, okay. So I saw a meme. I'm gonna put it up right now. And it's about this mom, and she's just talking to her son, and she's like, stop it, your invisible friend isn't real. You know that meme?
Yes, you showed it to me.
I know, it's so funny, I love it. But that reminds me of something The Odd Ones Out was talking about, when he's just it was him watching someone else play a video game on his computer, and his dad's just why are you doing that? Why wouldn't you just go play it? And then it's he goes and sits down and watches a football game or something. Yeah, that was good. Unlike these podcasts, they're getting longer and longer. What are you doing? Stop looking at Chris Pratt. Oh, that guy's a douchebag. You can tell because he has AirPods.
That's a girl, bro.
Well, now I'm an asshole on 2 levels. Awkward. Okay, stop it!
Join us, sister. Be a part of the brotherhood.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, I think that's all.
Shut the fuck up. We've gone in 10 minutes. This is 10 minutes. God, this is getting longer and harder to do.
That's what
shut up. So you know that? Okay, fuck this. Whatever.
So,
your turn. Go.
Okay.
What was I saying? Oh, right, go. It's your turn. Space? Immortality?
Yes!
New movies?
So, apparently there's a lot of scientific breakthroughs going on when it comes to NASA. It's estimated that
I love NASA.
we're eventually going to be able to colonize Mars. assuming we can get there and hopefully grow food. Like Matt Damon.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
But,
the book's better though.
But
The
anyway,
Martian.
we're probably gonna get there by maybe 20 or 2021, according to.
Oh, I mean, we've put rovers on Mars.
Well, we put rovers on Mars, but that doesn't really count as putting
Yeah.
a person on Mars.
God, I
But
love that
yeah,
book.
there's also like the more advanced like telescopes we get, the like further we see and realize how small and like really insignificant we are in the universe. Like the universe is expanding still to this very day. Just the Big Bang has been such a like powerful explosion that it created not only the entire universe, but it's still creating the universe, like a ripple effect.
Yeah.
And you know what we actually don't really think about is we think like the Big Bang created the Milky Way, but that's true. But how do we know it didn't create billions and billions and billions of other galaxies before it created ours?
Well, I mean, it did create billions of other galaxies. I don't know, before ours. But
Well, I mean, because we
don't really
consider
know.
ourselves to be relatively, like, old.
yeah. We're really not, though.
We're really not in the sense of, like...
Okay, you know what? This is probably gonna be our last podcast for a while. We're gonna start, like, doing videos.
We're too freaking silly for this, man.
It's so hot in this booth. Jesus Christ. This is getting harder and harder.
I'm done.
Okay,
Goodbye.
I'm out. You know what? Have a lovely rest of the weekend. I'm done. Goodbye. We'll see you when we do a video. It'll be 10 times funnier, okay? Have a lovely afternoon. I'm out. P.S. Sorry for not censoring this. I'm really lazy, so sorry. Maybe I'll try harder next time, but yeah. So I guess we're just gonna do a video soon. But till then, goodbye, little cucumbers. You freaking weirdos. Seriously, who listens to a podcast called Cucumber Podcast? That's so random. Anyway, see you next time.